To the 7-year-old girl who had to watch me and my brothers jump her daddy after school, I'm sorry. I know that was probably a traumatizing experience for you, but we kept asking you to stop bullying my daughter and you wouldn't listen. We sent letters home. We even had a meeting with you and your parents and you wouldn't listen. So now you know your actions have consequences. And since you too young to receive those consequences, you had to watch your daddy take those consequences. Get some therapy. You'll be all right.
Best podcast in Long Beach, California. This is Tacos and Workouts.
What it is. Podcast. Yo, what it is with the best podcast in Long Beach, California. You already know. Man, let's get into it, man. This video right here that's going viral, man. I you know what? I checked it out on Worldstar Hip Hop, and I have to say I don't disagree with the guy. I really don't. The video talks about that his daughter was being bullied at school. Dude did everything to try to, remediate the situation. He reached out to the families. He told the kids, hey, stop bullying my kid. And it just would not happen. So at the end of the day, he said, I got to take matters in my own hands. He went and he beat the shit out of that little girl's dad.
To the 7-year-old girl who had to watch me and my brothers jump her daddy after school, I'm sorry. I know that was probably a traumatizing experience for you, but we kept asking you to stop bullying my daughter and you wouldn't listen. We sent letters home. We even had a meeting with you and your parents and you wouldn't listen. So now you know your actions have consequences. And since you too young to receive those consequences, you had to watch your daddy take those consequences. Get some therapy. You'll be all right. A lot of y'all keep asking why I didn't fight this man one-on-one. And why I got my brothers to jump him in front of his 7-year-old daughter. And the answer is simple. Life is not fair. You get jumped by responsibilities every day. Bullying is not fair because you're picking on somebody that's essentially a weaker vessel and that's smaller than you. So I wanted to make sure she saw what it looked like when a fight is not fair and you don't have no choice but to let somebody jump you. So she could get the concept of what she was doing. Sometimes kids learn from what they see and not what they hear. So I wanted it to be a visual experience, okay? I'm out here doing the Lord's work, okay? God is pleased with me whether or not y'all are.
Look, man, let me just say this. Look, I don't promote violence. I don't, right? And this is a serious situation, but it's comical at the same time because homeboy right here says, I'm doing the Lord's work, even though you may think I'm not. And hey, that's his opinion, right? But I don't 100% disagree with the guy. What he did was wrong for sure, right? But he did what he thought he needed to do. And you know what? People were asking him, why did you jump him, right? He goes, and you know what? Dude's got fucking gab. For real. He's got gab because he convinced me, right? He convinced me, but I know it's wrong. I understand what his message is. He's all like, life is not fair and it comes at you, right? And that's why I jumped him. Understandable. That makes sense. I think that the real reason why he didn't, he jumped him was because he wanted to eliminate any possibilities of him getting his ass beat himself. I understand that. And I guess that's the way of the street. I don't know. So yeah, he took his precautions and he took backup. So he did that. He did that for sure, man. This video is to incite conversation on the comment section, right? Let me know your opinions. There's many angles to this story. Everyone could be right. Everyone could be wrong. At the end of the day, we're sharing opinions, right? We're trying to stimulate our mind, try to rationalize what's going on and to motivate self-growth, right? That's the whole point of this video. It's not to incite violence, but I understand that things like this do happen from time to time. I see it all the time. So things tend to happen, man. And like the gentleman said on the video, there are consequences to things you do. Regardless of what we do in life right now, regardless of you're in grade school, junior high, high school, college, there's people trying to bully people all over the place, man. And people are fucking around, and then they're gonna find out that they're fucking with the wrong people. And that's what happened in this situation. I know many people that are playing games. Little do they know, just because somebody seems like they're not going to do anything, that doesn't necessarily mean they're not. It's just they're not stupid enough to put it on social media. So that's why I tell people, you know what? It's best to walk, on the right side of life. Like, listen, try not to put yourself in those situations. But it is what it is, man. It's unfortunate that had to happen. Sometimes stuff like that does happen. Now, one thing that I wanted to say, regardless if you agree that he did what he did was right or wrong, what I think was kind of stupid was for him to come on camera and admit to a crime that he committed. He said, me and my brothers. Now you implicated yourself and you implicated your brothers, right? So now it's a matter of whether that little girl wants to press charges. So now you technically incriminated yourself. So not everything needs to be put on social media. Whether it does or it doesn't, I don't know. Depending on what kind of community they grew up in, whether they follow the street life, street culture, right? Depends on how bad it was, right? Whether there's medical bills. It's just a whole bunch of nonsense. Look, I think that a lot of these things could have been avoided from the very beginning. Like he said, he tried to stop it and go about it the right way. And I think if the girl's parents would have told the little girl, hey, stop being a jerk, right? Then everything could have been avoided. But obviously, the girl didn't follow that, and that's what happened. Now her dad got his ass beat because, like the guy said, there are consequences to things you do. Yeah, and that's what it is, man. It sucks, man. Listen, man, let me know what your opinions are regarding this matter. Do you think the dude did the right thing by beating the shit out of the girl's dad? What other alternatives would he have been left with? If he already tried to go the straight and narrow path, but it didn't seem to work. Now he did this. What do you think? Was that the right path? Is what else could he have done? Because to tell you the truth, I don't see anything else that he could have done. What was he going to do? Try to get law enforcement involved? Law enforcement wasn't going to do anything about it. Yeah, they don't do anything. So sometimes you just have to handle things yourself. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. I may be right. I may be wrong. At the end of the day, it does not matter. It's just conversation. But I'll leave you with this. If you don't like people treating you like an asshole, then don't be an asshole yourself. And I'll leave you with that. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.